When I was a young monk, I once asked my teacher, what does one do when the mind becomes a storm, dark, heavy, and endless? He looked at me with eyes older than time and said only this: you sit with the storm, child, and when it grows tired, you remain. At that moment, I did not understand, but years later, I would come to know that he was speaking of depression, that silent visitor who comes uninvited and overstays its welcome. You see, depression is not simply sadness. It is the absence of light in a room you forgot how to leave. It is a weight without shape, a silence that screams. But what I've learned, through many quiet mornings and tearful meditations, is this: the mind is a garden, and even the darkest winter cannot stop spring from coming. Stop fighting. In my darkest days, I did three things, simple but powerful. First, I stopped fighting the pain. We often treat depression like an enemy, but sometimes it is simply the soul asking for stillness. So I sat, I breathed, I cried without shame, and I listened to what hurt. Second, I simplified. No grand plans, no forced joy, just wake up, make tea, sweep the floor, listen to birds. When the mind is overwhelmed, small things done with love are enough. And third, I reached out. Even monks need others. I spoke to a brother, a teacher, a friend, because healing is not a solitary act. It is shared. And sometimes someone else's light is what reminds us we still have our own. Depression does not mean you are broken. It means you are human, sensitive to the weight of this world, and deep enough to feel what others may ignore. So if you are struggling, I offer you this. Sit with yourself without judgment. Speak kindly to your inner child. Breathe as if the breath itself is medicine. And remember, storms do not last, but you do. There is a still place within you that depression cannot touch. It waits for you patiently, like a quiet friend in the garden. And when you're ready, you will find it again. Not through force, but through gentle returning. So, dear soul, come back to yourself. Not all at once, just one breath at a time. If this message reached you even a little, stay, sit with me again. There is more wisdom to share and more peace to remember. Subscribe and we will walk this path together. Until then, breathe, be, and believe.